That's the first time I've ever seen him go off. The first time in his lifetime.
It surprised you too?
That astonished you too, didn't it? As I mentioned, I've never seen him do that. You have a woman leading her who has a demonic soul. That's the first time I've ever seen him go off for the first time in his lifetime. As you according to reports, Will Smith's mother has mentioned how his life has been going downhill lately. And it seems like it's all because of his life partner, Jada Pinkett Smith. The most mind-boggling episode in the Smith saga was undoubtedly last year's Oscars. The world watched in disbelief as Will Smith, seemingly possessed by an unexpected surge of anger, ascended the stage and delivered a resounding slap to none other than the wisecracking actors. The Smiths, especially the mysterious Jada, have been setting off shockwaves in recent years, leaving fans, and even those in their inner circle, with jaws dropping. It's as though they're on a mission to drop one bombshell after another. The collateral damage, especially for Will, has raised genuine concerns in 2016. You and Will decided that you were going to live completely separate lives. Rock Chris, I'm not in here, Heath, Snicker Richard. I have to admit that this episode is even more fascinating because of the response it received from someone. Remarkably, near his own mother's, Will Smith Carolyn Smith was filled with pride when her son won the Oscar for Best Actor for playing patriarch Richard Williams in King Richard, and she was proud of him for being him. Carolyn was also shocked by her son's shocking actions at the 2022 Oscars, as any mother would be. She couldn't imagine the circumstances that would lead her beloved son to publicly lash out in such a manner, and it left her deeply concerned about Will's well-being and the influence that Jada is having on him. Will is a very even-people person, Carolyn Smith told ABC Philadelphia affiliate Buff in an interview at the time. Even more concerning than Will's mother is that his friends are growing worried about his relationship with Jada Pinkett. This worry was sparked by Jada's recent admission that she and Will have been leading separate lives for a while now. In 2016, you and Will decided that you were going to live completely separate lives following these astounding revelations. Carolyn Smith continued, I know how he works, how hard he works. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting. When I heard the name, I was just yes. In an interview with Comedy Buzz, Ball, Will Smith's lifelong friend and former assistant of nearly 40 years, who also collaborated closely with the well-known actor for a significant 8 years, took the historic choice to break his silence. He explored Will Smith's deeply intimate and private life, paying close attention to his relationship with Jada Pinkett Smith. You know, I've just been holding so many things, but you know, due to recent events over the last couple of years, it's just like the shockwaves of the revelations made by Bal have reverberated through the public, leaving them in a state of disbelief as he delved deep into the inner workings of the Smiths' relationship and the profound impact it has had on his own enduring friendship with Will. Bell's history with Will Smith dates back to 1986, when the young actor was on the cusp of rising to fame with his hit song Parents Just Don't Understand. The two met and instantly forged a connection that would stand the test of time for almost 4 decades. The bedrock of their friendship was firmly rooted in trust, and Bilal recounted a pivotal moment in their early years when he unhesitatingly stood up for Will, an incident that cemented the unbreakable bond they shared in those formative years. Bile saw Will Smith as an almost angelic figure, a paragon of generosity, always eager to extend a helping hand, and dedicated to the betterment of those around him, both financially and in terms of career growth. Prior to JMAJ having a relationship, I felt Will was pretty much almost an angelic person. This particular iteration of Will Smith was a beacon of inspiration for Bilal, inspiring him to strive towards becoming a better person, as he witnessed the actor's unwavering commitment to uplifting and supporting those within his circle. The introduction of Jada Get Smith into Will's life marked a turning point in their connection. Paul's revelations in this interview shed light on a complex emotional and often challenging narrative that underscores the fragility and complexity of human relationships, especially those that involve individuals in the public eye. Will Smith's transformation from an inspirational, altruistic figure to someone whose personal choices have drawn controversy is a testament to the struggles and changes that can occur in even the most enduring of friendships. Tickle was afraid that Jada might be seeking an easy path to fame and fortune. However, he emphasizes the value of giving people an opportunity to prove themselves before rushing to judgment, and so he watched and waited as events began to unfold. Bill's courage to speak up in spite of the possible backlash and the strain it could put on his friendship with Will shows how deeply concerned he is for his close friend and how much he really wants to revisit the past. Nevertheless, the interview went into great detail to unravel the bewildering mystery of why Will Smith continues to be involved in a relationship that appears to cause him significant emotional pain. It's a bit confusing because Will is famous and can potentially court the affection of almost any woman he desires. But paradoxically, he appears inexplicably tied to his failing relationship with Jada. Ball, the informant at the center of this revelation, believes that Will may be hiding some secret information he doesn't want others to know, and Jada, his partner, may be using these secrets to her advantage. Ball was unapologetically direct in characterizing Jada as demonic, attributing this to her tendency to remove people from Will's life on a systematic basis if she happened to harbor disapproval for them. This statement effectively highlights the extent of influence Jada has over Will in the context of their relationship. One of the most startling revelations from the interview, concerning those who were once trusted by Will, concerned a witness's testimony of hearing a heated argument between Will and Jada. Beale expressed his deep concerns about Will Smith's recent behavior, suggesting that he entertained suspicions that Will might be engaging in substance abuse based on certain interviews he has conducted with Jada. The nature of their dispute was so shocking and alarming that he felt compelled to check on his longtime friend, only to be met with a decidedly acrimonious response from Will. The palpable tension within the Smith household was made patently evident during this incident. This is a startling revelation, particularly in light of Will's well-established reputation for leading a clean lifestyle, according to Ball. Over the course of several years, the strain in his friendship with Will has been gradually building, indicating a noticeable change in the dynamics of their connection. Oddly, despite these internal conflicts, the Smiths have lavished large quantities of money on public relations initiatives, painstakingly maintaining a facade of oneness and presenting to the public an image of blissful marriage, in contrast to the portrayal of Jada Pinkett Smith is a complex person who is both broken and resolutely opinionated. He suggests that her inner conflicts and struggles could be what motivates her tendency to dominate those around her, unintentionally harming them in her ardent pursuit of self-repair despite all the chaos and shocking revelations. Bell continues to maintain that Will and Jada are fundamentally the same. In any case, Bell's interview went into further detail about the highly controversial incident involving Will Smith slapping Chris Rock at the Oscars. Ball speculates that Will's actions may have been a desperate attempt to win back Jada's affection, a move that could have jeopardized his entire career and increased the precariousness of their relationship. Ball also feels that this particular incident has cast a regrettable shadow over the image of Black people, negatively impacting their collective representation. You hurting other people to appease her, okay? Bro, additionally, with the upcoming publication of Ball's book, Will Smith Demonic Circle, the curtain has been lifted on the inner workings of Hollywood, particularly the turbulent and complex relationship between Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith. The process of writing and publishing his expose was not without risk, as Ilal revealed that he encountered threats, some of which were lethal. The entertainment industry is poised for a significant shift in how it views and comprehends the Smiths, as well as the darker side of the entertainment industry. The publication of his book, which claims to reveal some of the most astounding secrets kept within the entertainment industry, has shocked not only the Smith family, but also the higher echelons of Hollywood society, possibly appending established hierarchies and appending popular narratives. The couple continues to devote significant resources to public relations efforts, painstakingly maintaining a facade of unity and maintaining their carefully manicured image in Bal's narrative, despite the growing strain in their friendship, which Bal emphasizes has been a gradual process marked by shifting dynamics,